Well, you mentioned the pink sunglasses. Mark today gave me my Bret Hart.
I'm so jealous I never got a pair.
Well, you're not getting these, I'll tell you that much.
I was like, I'm in the crowd. I'm like, why did everybody get them except for me?
I'm so sorry. If I had not been sitting in the back,
I thought for a second, I'm so sorry if I didn't give them to Dave, I would have gave them to you if I would have known you didn't have any.
No,
That's what I thought you were going to say.
But
Mark.
I got stroke. I'm going to have to, request a pair. I think we could work something.
Okay, cool.
But I during that whole ordeal, I'm looking and I'm going, should I go? Should I go over there? And then the security by then had got there, and I'm looking, and I see you trying to find a spot with your fist balled up. You're like,
Is that true?
Yes. And there's a video on the internet of her trying to get a position where she can get a shot in. I said, look at this. I love her.
Good for you.
Busted me. It's
yes.
so funny.
If you would have got a shot in,
I was waiting.
About international news, that would have been the biggest news of this weekend if you'd have hit that dude.
You don't understand how angry I was.
Oh, I do. I saw it.
And it's so funny that you see it and you knew what my heart was saying.
Oh, you was finna punch him.
Legit looking for a clean shot, and I couldn't get a clean shot of the guy. Why did I think that I needed to go in there when we had all these beasts in there?
You were angry.
But I'm like, you just took down someone who had cancer, who had a stroke. You took down my friend, and now my husband was in the middle. And so I just couldn't control myself. So when it first happened, you never know what's real, what's not, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, you're at Hall of Fame. You don't expect something like that to happen.
No,
so it took a second. Travis Brown, Ronda Rousey's husband, was literally the first in the ring. He speared the guy just as he was taking Bret down. And then my husband was just watching the pounding go on. I went over to Stephanie McMahon. She was like, no, it's real. Stay back. And then I see Kevin pulling him out of the ring, and I'm like, oh, hell no. So not to disrespect Stephanie, of course, because I love Stephanie, but I was like, I'm not going to let Kevin just be in there. So I race in, and Kevin, he's on the ground. I'm just waiting for the clear shot. Meanwhile, my husband, with the good intentions, is, I have to get this guy out of here before they kill him.
Right.
I'm like, no, I need to contribute.
You had the opposite.
One hit.
Yeah. One hit. And oh, my gosh, Dash. He deserves an award because he just came in and just gave him a no look. It was like a Magic Johnson pass.
When they were passing, when they had taken him out of the ring, right?
Yeah, he just walked right by and just clack. Yeah. And then just kept walking like he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
No. Wait, I've been analyzing the videos for days. And so what was crazy was I watched Kevin and go, Kevin, did you even realize you lifted Bret Hart up? And he goes, yeah. He's like, that was my first goal. So he helped lift him up and moved him to the side and then jumped out of the ring to pull this idiot out. By his legs with Shane and everybody. And just Travis he was wailing on him, was not going to let him go. And then Dash, just went boom and then just kept walking.
He better be very glad that he was face down because Harry Smith was on top of him giving him the business.
Yeah.
And Harry, I talked to him in the back and he was like, Mark, he said, man, I just wanted to bite his nose off. I was like, oh my God. Okay, that was a little graphic.
Well, Bret's a legend.
Yeah.
And again, when you see somebody in your family and someone you love getting attacked, you can't. How are you going to control yourself in that moment?
You're not even his family. You was trying to give him the business.
You guys are all my family, though.
Aww. When I was thinking of that moment, too, I was thinking of Natalia because that's her dad getting a tribute there, going into the Hall of Fame. And it's unfortunate because when you think back at that Hall of Fame ceremony, that's what you're going to remember. And that's so unfortunate.
Right.
Actually, no, I don't think so. Because here's the thing. So I told Natty, and I get the chills. I said, Natty, you guys were so unbelievable. First of all, Natty's instincts are amazing. She should be in the Secret Service. She saw that guy come, and she wrapped Bret, covered him, went down with him, okay? And then they had somehow, they inspired me because they summoned up the energy in that moment where they should be so shaken up to just continue going on like nothing happened. No lips quivering, no shaking, no nothing. They did their thing. And Natty got hit in the head hard. She and I were texting all night. She got hit in the head really hard. And Bret, I think, had to go to the hospital to get checked out. And so it was a lot. And so for me, the win was that they didn't stop. They didn't let this guy, take that moment away. And it was a big moment for her dad. And so
I know time is short because you're doing a lot of media, which you should be for the Beverly Hills Dog Show presented by Purina. But I got to ask you about the main event that we saw at WrestleMania 35, Ronda, Charlotte, and Becky. What were your thoughts from Sunday night?
It was incredible. Ronda really blew me away in this match too. I mean, I couldn't believe some of the things she did in there. It was incredible. It was really emotional to watch these women main event and to know the journey. I remember at WrestleMania, I think it was 28 that I did. I remember the girls being so thrilled that we made the card. And that was a big deal then to even just make the card. And so when we left Gorilla, we were all hysterically crying because it was such a cool moment.
Yeah.
And so for them to main event and to have so many female matches throughout the whole show was just incredible. And there was a woman behind me and she was crying and she's like, "You get it." I'm like, "I know, I get it. This is so emotional. This is so exciting."
We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary of this show. Mark, obviously a Hall of Famer. I'm just a fan that just wanted to do this show.
He's special.
I am. Thank you, Mark.
Well, that's why you got the glasses.
But I did. That's right. But I want to say thank you to you because as a fan, what you've done for wrestling, what you've done for the WWE, and I was cheering for you at the Garden when you inducted Bob Backlund. I just want you to know that.
I
just want you to know that. But with your mainstream appeal, and that's important for our world. I just wanted to give you a thank you. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Well, they accepted me, and I'll never forget. I mean, a lifelong dream. Who am I to be able to get into that ring? You guys worked so hard to get in there, and they let me in. They wrapped their arms around me, and I have been chanting everyone's praises because it's true. There is no other athlete, entertainer. There's nobody like a wrestler in the WWE because you guys command audiences of tens of thousands of people like nobody's business. You have to memorize monologues that no actor on their best day could do. Then you have to be able to pivot and improv when the crowd isn't responding and make different changes. Acrobatics, put your body on the line, drive in rental cars, cross the country 365 days a year, live, and go visit the troops and be amazing, and take care of the sick kids with the Make-A-Wish programs. And it never ends. There is no break. And you guys do it with smiles and with love and with joy. And I've never met more humble people in my life. And so I found it to be my personal mission to make sure that people knew that. And now people are starting to get it. So thank you. That was really kind of you.